Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess with Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you are here for this weekly reading. For those of you who are returning, hello, hello, hello again. Thank you for rejoining me for another weekly reading. For those who haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and click on that word that says subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when new videos pop up. And sometimes I do random things because that's how I like to do things, to be a little bit unpredictable. For those of you who are already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I am truly grateful to all of you for supporting this channel. One quick thing, if you would like a personal reading or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package where you will save money on readings and get a bonus reading when you purchase a package, go ahead and check out the description box. There are direct links to personal readings and a direct link to the personal tarot reading packages, okay? With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? I hope you are doing well. I also wish you a fantastic week. So, Pisces, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, and what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth. Also, stick around to the end so you can see what is coming to you with regards to love. And we're going to see what your wellness tip of the week is. I've been guided to pull mudra cards for your well-being because this is a wellness channel as well as a tarot channel. I do tarot for illuminating your well-being, as I usually say at the end. That's why it's called Capella Wellness and not Capella Tarot. I'm changing things up. Actually, it's not really changing things up. Well, yes, kind of, sort of, but it's mainly because tarot really should be utilized for our spiritual growth and for illuminating our well-being. So, if you've never heard of mudras before, they are hand gestures that you do during meditation and yoga to help expand your consciousness and to help guide your energies, all right? And those hand gestures are going to help you with whatever you're dealing with for this week, all right? So, let's see what your overall theme is for this week. Pisces, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is the overall theme for Pisces for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I also highly recommend watching your moon and rising signs to gain additional guidance and insight to help you navigate the energy surrounding you this week, especially if this particular reading seems kind of confusing and weird to you. All right. Okay, Spirit, do we have anything for Pisces? What is the overall theme for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Pisces. Number 28. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 is completion of cycles, new beginnings and endings. Sanctuary, privacy. I can't pronounce that word. Why? Inviolate personal space? I don't know. Whatever. Respected boundaries and taboos. Okay, Pisces. This is really calling for you to build your own sanctuary. You may be living in a home where you feel like you don't have any privacy, where somebody keeps infiltrating your space, your energies. Somebody is not respecting you, your privacy, your time to yourself. Yeah, they're not respecting your boundaries. Maybe I'm getting for some of you are engaging in some sort of spiritual practice. Maybe you've built your own altar or something, or you build put a room in your house or a section in your house where you do your yoga, you do your meditation, something like that. And you just can't get any peace. People keep interrupting you. Something along the lines of this, Pisces. It's very strange because I'm getting a lot coming in, but I'm actually seeing somebody like busting through your door while you're in the middle of meditation and wondering why you're doing what you're doing, because maybe you're living somewhere with somebody who isn't in agreement with what you are practicing. I don't know. That's for somebody here. There's also these taboos of, okay, this is interesting. This is particularly a message for males who are watching this. Something about taking sea salt baths, bubble baths, relaxing in a bath, something like that, going to a spa. Apparently, some of you either want to do that or are doing that. Some of you may be not restricting. Why can't I get the words out today, Pisces? There's something about you where you want to do these things, especially if you're male, but they're considered what? That's what a woman does, whatever. Like, why are you doing quote unquote girly things? There's something of that nature here for those who are watching who are male, okay? With doing things that are seen as more feminine. And, you know, this taboo, right? Again, the saying, you know, what a woman should do, what a man should do, what a man shouldn't do, what a woman shouldn't do, whatever. Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. We need to break those belief systems because it's really causing this world, we're doing ourselves a disservice. And that's why the world is, partly why the world is as chaotic as it is. So for some of you males, there's something here about where you want to be doing these things that are seen as feminine, let's put it that way. And someone is saying, you can't do that. What the hell are you doing? Like that's not what men do, or something like that. If this is you, Pisces, do not listen to that bullshit, because that's what it is. It's bullshit. You can do whatever you want to recalibrate your energies, to raise your vibration, to relax, to have private time. Because I'm getting for some of you, maybe there's a lot going on in your life and you have figured out a way, or you need to figure out a way to really rebalance your energies and take some time out for yourself. It's like self-care, self-love. I'm seeing 4 swords, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, that type of energy. Ace of Cups, renewal, rejuvenation, Star card, you're healing. If you already have built this sanctuary for yourself and people keep infiltrating that space, you really need to stand up for yourself, like 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and say, hey, you know what? This is my me time. I'm going to do what I want, and just give me my space. Leave me alone. A lot of you are going to have to really stand up for yourselves and speak your truth, speak your peace, unblock your throat chakra, and tell somebody or some people, you know, just let me be. This is also talking about respected boundaries, as it says at the bottom of the deck, right? The bottom of the deck, at the bottom of the card. About not allowing anyone to cross those lines, okay? Some of you have started doing this. Others of you have to start doing this. Where I'm getting, again, this strong sense of infiltrating your space, your energies. This also talks about the dark forces infiltrating your space, your energies. All right? I'm getting that with this too. That's why it's important for you to have this sanctuary, do a spiritual practice, and reconnect with God to make sure your energies are in check, to make sure that your vibration is high enough so that when crap happens in your life or the dark forces come after you, you're not affected as much as you once were before you ascended, or how you once were before you started being more spiritual or engaging in more spiritual practices to help with your ascension and to help you with achieving union with self. So, yeah, for some of you, this is whatever it is that you do, you need to build something for yourself. I'm seeing 4 of Pentacles, because 4 of Pentacles is about stability, security, and creating your own sanctuary, to work your dharma, to do your spiritual practice, whatever this is really about taking care of your spiritual self, taking care of your physical self as well, so that, you know, you can progress in life and not be tied down to the 3D world, especially with what's been going on. So with that, it's interesting that I look at the bottom of the deck and it's the Farewell to the Moon card, which says, appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. So yeah, some of you may actually be doing, this is what I do. I take sea salt baths and listen to music while I'm bathing for an hour, listening to whatever music I want. I used to listen to frequencies, but what I have realized is when I listen to just, you know, your more modern music, but something that's very uplifting for me, it actually raises my vibration higher than it does when I'm listening to new moon or full moon solfeggio frequencies, okay? I've started to do that, and it actually helps with my healing and my recalibration of energies even greater than listening to those frequencies, believe it or not. So I touched up on something. So I say that because some of you have been doing this, or some of you need to start working with the cycles of the moon, and maybe doing what I do, where you take sea salt baths during the new moon and the full moon to release all of those negative energies, again, to help recalibrate your chakras, that type of thing. Just to help you relax, release toxicities. Like I'm seeing the Devil card, but there's like some toxic energy around you that you need to release, and that's why you got to set those boundaries. And if somebody's infiltrating your space and not allowing you to take time out for yourself, you know, tell them to go to hell, because you have every right to take time out for yourself and just do you, right? This is also appreciating more of your alone time. I'm seeing more of the Nine of Pentacles, Four Swords energy. This is also enjoying being in the moment, being in tune with your emotions, because we have the moon here. This is a massive moon. It almost looks like the moon that I saw, the full moon in Aquarius that we just had. It's a beautiful moon. I think the moon is in Aries now. So yeah, this is you about appreciating and being in tune with your emotions, going with the flow of life. Queen of Cups energy, Ace of Cups, King of Cups even, okay? But I'm also getting, for some of you, creating an actual routine with water therapy, mainly sea salt baths during the moon cycles, mainly with new moons and full moons, okay? Again, this is for some, not for all. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, discard the rest. But either way, Pisces, you need to start appreciating more of your alone time. And people are not allowing you to do that. You need to stand up for yourself and say, dude, cut me some slack. Let me have my me time. Because you, again, are entitled to that. People cannot be clamoring for your time, taking all this time away from you when you've been doing enough. All right? And even if, like, you know, I was saying earlier with the males, it's like, well, why are you doing a bath and why are you doing this? And maybe a parent is coming in and kind of saying to you, or even a spiritual practice. Maybe you are doing some full moon, new moon rituals, right? You built your altar, your sanctuary, and then somebody busts in and it's like, why are you doing this? That's against our religion or something like that. Whatever this is, do not listen to that, because you are doing something to help you with your spirituality, to help you to connect more to God, to become closer to God. What just fell? Sorry, guys, something just fell on my altar. I don't know what the hell it was. Anyway, yeah, if you're doing this, Pisces, and somebody's telling you not to do it, do not listen, because there's nothing wrong with that. I know my family had this thing when I talked about an altar, and they thought I was making some sacrificial, putting a sacrificial lamb on the freaking top of my altar or some crap, and that's not what this is. Or worshiping the devil or something stupid, right? Again, taboos with it. Taboos. Okay? Do not give in to what anybody is saying with regards to the sanctuary that you build or the spiritual practice that you follow. Don't listen to that crap. Just don't. You gotta do you. As long as you are not harming yourself and you're not doing yourself a disservice and you're not, you know, trying to affect your well-being in the negative sense, then you're fine. All right, Pisces, let's see what you need to focus on for this week. What does Pisces need to focus on for this week, please? And thank you. Thank you for your wisdom. Ooh, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. I love this. Oh, there's the Nine of Pentacles. We have, look, you're showing up, Pisces. Look at you. We have the High Priestess and we have the Queen of Swords. What did I say about dealing with those people? Standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, and just saying without any remorse, actually. She's very blunt. She will cut you, not in the literal sense, but she will cut you if you try to infiltrate her space. She doesn't allow anyone to dethrone her. She doesn't allow anyone to get to her. She doesn't make excuses. She channels the divine wisdom of God. She makes a plan. She takes action on it. She sticks to her guns. And she's always in alignment with her truth. And she really stands up for herself. And sometimes she can be cold. The negative side to Queen of Swords is coldness. Cold-hearted snake. But sometimes, Pisces, we need to be a little bit cold with people. Especially when they're not respecting our space, our privacy, our boundaries. Yeah, you could be a little blunt and a little stirred and say, screw you. That's why I said, dude, like, what the hell are you doing? Let me have my alone time. Okay? She's the least emotional out of all the queens. And I know with Pisceans, they can be very, very emotional. But this is you balancing these energies, right? You are in tune with your emotions. You listen and you trust your intuition. And you take action. You make a plan and you take action. And you stick to that plan. You go forward with it. And you don't make any excuses. Oh, well, I can't do this. I can't do that. Or, you know, if somebody's telling you you can't do your spiritual practice and engage in some sort of sea salt bath or whatever the heck this is. Oh, well, I'm not going to do that because my parents said that I couldn't. Or my wife said that I couldn't. Or my husband said that I couldn't. Or my kids keep getting in the way. I can't take time out for myself because I have to be giving my time to everybody else. No, 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 no. Especially if your energies are completely depleted, Pisces, and you are not allowing yourself to take back your power and your integrity, you're doing yourself a disservice. You may be dealing with an air sign. I just heard from Spirit that maybe a Gemini is involved in this. Okay? Maybe there's a female Gemini who is infiltrating your space, who isn't allowing you to do you. You gotta stand up for yourself, Pisces, and tell this person. And it doesn't have to be a female. I just said it because it's the queen, but my guides say there's somebody here who's dealing with a female Gemini individual who has been cold to them or you think they're being called to you, but it may be because of some underlying reasons you don't know about, because the High Priestess talks about secrets, the unknown. Things are going on behind the scenes that you know nothing about. And I know when people are like this, I've dealt with people like this, yeah, they're going through some stuff. But then you release yourself from those energies, right? From these individuals. So, but mainly Pisces also, this is about you standing your ground. You have to stick up for yourself. You have to speak your truth. All right. And with the High Priestess, see, with the altar there, look at that. She's working her magic. She's doing her spiritual practice. She is very psychic. Pisces, you are very psychic. You rule the 12th house of that stuff. Mystery, the unknown. Psychic abilities. You guys have very strong psychic abilities. Build your sanctuary, build your altar to start doing these practices. It's going to help you, especially if you've been suppressing these types of gifts because other people either say it's against your religion, or you say it's not what a male does, it's not what a female does, that's not the right thing, that's of the devil energy. I was told that with my stuff, okay, doing tarot. Maybe you should be doing tarot as well if you're not doing it already. Really honing in on your psychic abilities, the spiritual gifts that God gave you to help raise the vibration of the planet. All right. Being a psychic isn't bad. And I will admit, growing up, because I grew up Catholic, I was always drawn to getting a psychic reading. And I always pulled myself back because what are my parents going to think? My mom's going to be like, no, you can't do that. I'm not giving you money for that. Whatever, whatever. Even when I got older, I still had my mom like at the back of my head. And I kept thinking that it was a sin. It was the devil. It's not. I'm pretty sure if I was doing something bad, I would not be having this channel and my altar would have combusted into flames by now. But Pisces, you really need to start trusting your gifts and listening to your intuition. You have a very, very powerful gift here, Pisces, and you got to use that to your advantage. Don't use it for malice either, because there are people who use it for bad, not for good. But I'm not getting that with the people who are watching this here. So make sure that you start really trusting the divine guidance that you're being given. Again, making a plan and taking action on that, and not giving two craps about anything. Don't make excuses. Go forward with your plans. Go forward with building that altar, with creating spiritual practices. I'm getting very strongly now that my angels are telling me that you guys really need to start doing this. Create an altar. Create your own sanctuary. Take your sea salt baths. Work with the cycles of the moon. There's nothing wrong with that. I've been doing that, and it's been highly, highly beneficial for me. Start tapping into those spiritual gifts. Some of you are thinking about learning tarot. Go learn it. You have questions about it, you can ask me questions. Just send me an email, capella@capellawellness.com, and I'll just give you an answer. I'll give you some guidance on that. I don't charge for that type of stuff. So if you just want to ask me, go ahead and ask. But a lot of you really need to start tapping into those spiritual gifts that you've been given. Stop making excuses because of XYZ. Here's Nine of Pentacles. Focus on your self-care. That's what I was talking about. The taboos with doing spiritual practices, with doing tarot. This is self-care. That's why I talked about at the beginning of my reading about wellness. I'm utilizing my psychic abilities and using tarot as a tool to help illuminate people's well-being. To improve their health. To improve their connection to God. Their wellness. This is a wellness channel too. It's not just for tarot. That's the taboo, right? I'm trying to change that. Yeah, we have all these readers do all these things. I'm not knocking on the other readers. I'm not. But for me, that's why, again, I named my business Capella Wellness and not Capella Tarot, because tarot is supposed to change the game with regards to the well-being of individuals. It's helped me tremendously. And I know it's helping others tremendously with my other clients. It works. So self-care is needed here. Doing more spiritually based practices is going to really help with your self-care. You need to start focusing on this if you're not already, okay, Pisces? Don't hide. Don't hide your gifts. Don't be afraid to show the world who you really are, to show the world your gifts. God has given you some incredible abilities, Pisces. He wouldn't have given them to you for no reason. You need to shine your light. You need to get out of this well and start showing people what you're made of and what your skills are. And you are here to heal the planet, okay? Let's see what you need to avoid for this week. What does Pisces need to avoid? Oh my. All right, Pisces. We have 5 cards. Wow. We have 5 of Swords. We have the Strength card. Leo energy. 6 of Swords. 4 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Bottom of the deck is 7 of Wands. Did I say 7 of Wands? I think I did. See, somebody's trying to infiltrate your space. Don't allow somebody to do that. This is also you, Pisces, being a bit defensive. Maybe it has to do with this Gemini person who you're dealing with, who may be saying some harsh things to you, and maybe they're being defensive to you for a reason, or you continue to be defensive to them because of how they're speaking to you. But again, if somebody is being a little bit blunt with you, maybe a little bit angry, there might be a reason for that, Pisces. Whether it's you or the person. Somebody here is being defensive, and I think it might be you, Pisces. This is also the Stand Your Ground card. I did say 7 of Wands. Some of you really need to stick up for what you believe in, what your gut is telling you. Your intuition, Pisces, is so on point, especially for you because you are a Pisces. Trust in that. Have that unwavering faith that is God speaking to you. Don't block that, because God is telling you what to do to get on your path. Don't allow anyone to get into your space. This diver got into their sanctuary here. Don't allow anyone to get into your sanctuary either. You have to be persistent and determined. You have to keep going. You have to stand your ground. Stand in your personal power. Have that ignited. Don't listen to the outside world as to what this is and what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, especially with regards to being a psychic in tarot. Okay, this sounds a lot like my story. It's taboo. Don't listen to the outside world. That's what 7 of Wands is as well. You know your truth. You stand by that with courage and conviction. If this, you know for a fact that God has given you these high priestess abilities, whether you're male or female. And for a lot of you, it's a very strong gift that you have compared to others. Trust in that. Psychic abilities really deal with that consciousness, kind of like Christ consciousness, being really strongly connected to God. Okay, so we have Five of Swords. This is dishonesty. This is betrayal. This is getting hurt by words, cutting words. Maybe somebody hurt you with words. Maybe you kept hurting somebody with words. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. It's a general reading. This is avoiding conflict, challenges. This is also the stand up for yourself card. I did say Five of Swords, did I not? There's a huge emphasis here, Pisces, on you standing up for yourself. Staying by your truth. Don't allow anyone to cut you down, to hurt you with words. Don't do that back to somebody else either. I mean, you can be Queen of Swords and speak your truth, but don't go all crazy and be a complete asshole. Okay? I'm not judging. I'm just, my guides tell me what I need to say. You gotta stick up for yourself, Pisces. And say no. Stop being taken advantage of. I'm getting again strongly, there may very well be a Gemini here who is taking advantage of you. Or maybe you were taking advantage of a Gemini. Again, that's for some, not for all. I don't know why this is coming in. I'm getting Gemini very strongly. And here we have, again, with air energy. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? Again, if you're not dealing with one, don't worry about it. But this is really mainly, Pisces, about you sticking up for yourself. Not allowing anyone to take advantage of you. Or maybe if you were taking advantage of someone, that needs to stop. Stop putting up your defenses. You're resisting something. I'm getting different energies here. I think your person and you are in the same reading. Strength card, Leo energy. We just finished Leo season. This is about ego. This is about taming the beast within. This is you releasing yourself from that net. And the whale actually symbolizes the divine masculine. There's another symbol for divine masculine. Maybe some of you need to release the divine masculine within you. Maybe not being so masculine and being a little bit more feminine. This is also balancing your feminine and masculine energies for me. This is also self-confidence and courage and ambition. Some of you are lacking this. You're afraid to stand up for yourself because you're doubting yourself. You have a lack of self-confidence. Especially, again, they're telling me again with the Gemini, if you're dealing with a Gemini who is like interfering with like plans that you've made, your alone time, whatever this is. I'm also getting, for whatever reason, something that maybe one of you or a couple of you have a kid, and this individual is always interfering with your plans, like making false promises and saying, oh, you know, well, I'll let you take your kid on my days and we can just switch off or whatever. And then whatever plans you've made with your child, this Gemini person or this Queen of Swords person comes in and says, nope, change my mind. And it's like, she's cold-hearted, right? She cannot be nice. and her shadow side. And she says these harsh words to you. And it was like, nope, you can't because of X, Y, Z. And then those plans get foiled. That's for somebody here. That's interesting that that came up. Okay. But yeah, this is somebody where you need to stick up for yourself. You have to have this confidence to stand up to this person. You can't allow this person to affect you anymore. You just can't, Pisces. Your gut already knows something. You've been getting downloads and insights from the divine telling you, hey, Pisces, this is what you need to do. Do it. Trust in this. Trust in me. God's telling you to trust in him. This is also with the confidence and courage to do some sort of spiritual practice, to do tarot, to live a career using your psychic abilities. Some of you think that you don't have what it takes. If God gave you these gifts, Pisces, believe in that. Self-belief, self-confidence. I already told you, my guides told you that you have very strong spiritual gifts. And here's the Six of Swords, more air energy. There's a lack of balance here. There may be some chaos around you that you need to move away from. Get in that boat and move away from those sanctuary energies that, right? Inviolate personal space, respected boundaries. Somebody's not respecting your space. And it's causing some chaos in your life. It's like somebody is dictating to you what you can and can't do. Somebody else might be making plans for you. Keep changing your plans. I already talked about that with somebody here or a couple of you who have kids. You got to move away from that. And the Six of Swords and the Rider-Waite, there's a woman and a kid in that boat, and a man takes them away to somewhere else. Maybe some of you literally need to move away from somebody. Maybe from this Queen of Swords. It's for somebody here. Because Six of Swords talks about relocation, moving somewhere else to a better place. This is also literally, that is literally, but metaphorically speaking, you got to move to a better place. Stop dealing with the chaos and the conflict. The Six of Swords moves away from the Five of Swords. You see that progression there? You stop dealing with somebody who's taking advantage of you, who's lying, who's betraying you, who's dishonest. Yeah, not staying true to their word. This is conflict. These are hostilities. Whatever this is, it's low vibrational energy. Get away from this. Get in that boat. Get on that sled there with the seal and just take off. Move away to calmer waters. Some of you are not doing that. You're still allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. No, Pisces. Don't allow anyone to strip you of your integrity and your sovereignty. Why would you want to do that? You're stronger than you think you are. You have more power than you realize. And here's the Four of Cups. You guys are like down and out. You're reluctant to do anything because you feel so defeated. And the Five of Swords is also defeat. Somebody here. This Queen, I'm getting, oh my God. Who is this person, Pisces? This Queen of Swords, and for some, the Queen of Swords is a Gemini, keeps taking advantage of you. Stop already. You feel defeated. You keep getting defeated by this person, and then you feel like this. You feel reluctant to do anything. Some of you might be resorting to drinking, and I hate to say this is no judgment on you, you Pisces, because you know I love all of you. Pisceans have a tendency to drink when their vibrational energies are low, very low. You guys are water. You guys are fish. Fish drink the ocean. They live in the ocean. You're the double fish, okay? Some of you are just opening up these bottles of wine or whatever this is, because he's got a green bottle. It's not the chalice here. It's not a cup. And you're just feeling weary and tired, feeling, you know what, my life can't change. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to allow this person to run over me, to take over my life and not respect my boundaries. Pisces, this is you. Don't do that. You can't allow somebody to strip you of your power. You have to stand up to this individual, whatever this is. It could even be a parent, okay? Maybe your mom is a Gemini, your dad's a Gemini, your parent is like an air sign. Again, it doesn't have to be, but there's strong air here, and Gemini keeps popping up. I don't know why this is. I've never felt it so strongly. I'm serious, Pisces, and I have never done something like this in a reading where I've been feeling a sign and somebody else's sign that's infiltrating this reading. Maybe this person's energies are in here right now. We got to clear that. Okay. I would highly recommend after you watch this, you go do some meditation, or you go clear energies, or take a shower, or take a sea salt bath or something if you can. All right. This Queen of Swords energy is here in the negative sense, right? We did talk about Queen of Light, Queen of Swords. In the positive sense, was standing up for yourself, not taking any bullshit, right? That's you, Pisces. Standing in the light of the Queen of Swords, the positive side of the Queen of Swords, and standing up for yourself and not dealing with any bullshit. You do not have to be in this Four of Cups energy. This is happening for a reason, Pisces, to get you to wake up to something, to get you to stop being taken advantage of. I went through something similar when I was giving away my power to so many people. I had to stand up for myself and to stop being a doormat. The same thing goes for you, Pisces. And for those of you who might be drinking, again, this is no judgment, Pisces. But drinking isn't really going to help your situation. It'll just make matters worse. You can't drink your sorrows away, because look, the Ace of Cups is behind you. God is coming out of the water with this Ace of Cups. There's a new beginning here for you that you are not seeing. You got to turn around. There are better possibilities here, Pisces. God's trying to get you to see the Ace of Cups. You gotta find the Ace of Cups, the Holy Grail. Your ultimate fulfillment, what brings you joy, what brings you bliss and happiness. Some of you maybe have been down and out dealing with somebody you keep being taken advantage of with regards to love, because Cups is about love and emotions, right? Feelings. Some of you think that, you know, you're never going to find love. Unconditional love. But if you continue to be in this energy, Pisces, you're never going to find it. Because if you're going to sit here and drink your sorrows away and you're not going to turn around, you're going to end up wasting away on the shore here. That's not what God wants for you. God has something better for you here, and you need to turn around and look at that. These 3 cups over here, you're not celebrating life. You're not happy. You're not being playful. You're not having a good time on your own. You're just sitting there. Don't be in this energy because of somebody else. It's crap. God has something better for you. It's right behind you, Pisces. Turn around. There's something way more fulfilling for you here. Way more. And now we have the 8 of Wands. There's too much going on in your life. A lot of activity. Your responsibilities, whether you're a parent, single parent, spouse, employee, son, brother, best friend. It's like people are pulling you in all different directions and you don't know what to do. Yet this one individual who keeps popping up in this reading is taking away most of your energy. All right. This is God calling for you to take action, swift action. This is fast energy. These are wands. This is fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You got to find that fire within you, Pisces. And go after that Ace of Wands, okay? Find that spark. Find that light. Shine that light within you. Use that power of the Ace of Wands to burn away the conflict, to burn away these people who are infiltrating your space, your energies, and not literally, of course. We don't want to set anyone on fire, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay? You need to start taking action because right now you're stagnant. It's like you're biding your time. You're afraid to take that action. You're afraid for some chaos to ensue when you speak your truth and you stand up for yourself. But you know what? You find that power from the strength card, from that Leo energy. And you go out there and you be bold and you're brave. You speak your truth. And you ask God for that strength. Watch what happens. And you keep doing it over and over and over until you reprogram that into your brain. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute. Look at me, Pisces. I'm now sticking up for myself. I'm not allowing anyone to cross those lines. Okay. Find that fire. It's within you. It's always been within you, Pisces. Trust the divine guidance you're being given. Do what you want to do. Don't let anyone take that from you. No one. The only person that can take stuff away from you is God. And He does that for reasons. Sometimes we understand why, sometimes we don't. But it is always for our highest good. Always. All right. The High Priestess. And forgot. Queen of Swords. Why would I forget? See, I'm trying to forget this Queen of Swords who's in this reading. Why? And the shadow side of the Queen I'm talking about. You know that. Why are the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess cards here? Okay. Spirit guides and angels. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, now we have 5 of Cups. Okay, Pisces. Oh. Okay, hold up. There's something else coming in. The Queen of Swords and the High Priestess, this negative energy that I'm picking up on now again, is the same person. Okay, just hear me out. There's somebody here who has like maybe psychic abilities too, who might be putting spells on you. This is weird because I don't really pick this up on readings. This Queen of Swords that you're dealing with, and again, it could be a Gemini, might be putting spells on you or has been trying to put spells on you. You have to protect your energies, Pisces. Be careful with this. I have been seeing this going around lately. I know one of my clients is dealing with something like this. Okay. I've been having to work with her to clear that out. So yeah, I'm getting that for some of you guys. There's some people here, you're dealing with this other energy that is affecting you, Pisces, or your person, but I think it's you, Pisces, that's affecting your energies. And this person has been trying to put like the negative spells on you. Okay. If you're feeling spiritually attacked or anything like that, Pisces, I do highly recommend you go find somebody to help you to block those energies. You say a prayer to Archangel Michael. again, you have to take those sea salt baths and find your sanctuary. Start doing spiritual practices to be more in alignment with God so that you get that added protection, okay? Not that God won't protect you, but there's something here where you have to be highly vibrational to keep the dark forces, or to keep this Queen of Swords energy from infiltrating your energies, okay, your space. So with the Five of Cups here, yeah, this is grief, this is loss, this is sadness. Some of you are depressed. Okay. Yeah, with the Two of Cups behind you, some of you are thinking that you don't have this unconditional love with somebody. This is really right after the Four of Cups, okay? Some of you are asking forgiveness from someone. You're ashamed of what you've done. You feel guilty about something, someone. It's like this Queen of Swords energy who's been taking control of you, taking advantage of you. You may be thinking that this is what, or maybe you were married to them before. Okay. We have marriage here. We have Four of Wands. Oh, there's the child. No wonder I picked up on that. Okay, Pisces. Some of you may have been in a very serious relationship, but I'm getting strongly for a lot of you, some of you were married to somebody who was very controlling, who was very harsh with words, and I'm hearing Gemini again. Who took advantage of you, who took advantage of your love. And Pisces, you guys love beautifully. You are very romantic. You are very kind and compassionate. You gave your all to this person, and that person cut your heart out multiple times. And this is why you feel this way with the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands. You are blocking your heart from love again because of what was done to you in the past. You've lost all confidence, all strength because of this one person, because of somebody. Could even be a parent, okay? Could even be a parent, because Four of Wands does talk about family, okay? Could even be a parent. Could be both, a parent and an ex-spouse, okay? Yeah, you are so saddened because it's like there's, oh gosh, Pisces, it's like there's a depression here. Maybe you've already gone through this. Again, time is fluid. Maybe you already went through this and you're going through a backstory or something. Maybe this hasn't happened yet. God is trying to prepare you for this, but don't get into these energies. There are a lot of low vibrational energies here, Pisces. You feel so saddened because you thought this was true love and it wasn't. You had a child. There is one child here. Apparently you have one child. Whether it's a daughter or son, there's a daughter here, but I'm also getting that you had a son with this individual. Again, it's general. Take it how it resonates. Don't force anything if it's not your story, okay? There's something here for you, though. Some of you had a child with this individual. You were married to this person. You probably got divorced from this person. Or you're still married to this person now and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do in this situation? But I'm getting strongly for others of you, you've divorced this person. Because the Queen of Swords is a divorced individual, okay? That could very well be your ex-spouse. Some of you, it's an actual ex-wife. For those of you who, well, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. But I know there's some males watching this, okay? Yeah, some of you were married to this person. You thought you had a happy home, a happy life. You thought it was harmonious, it was stable, it was secure. But you started to realize that it wasn't. And you're like, I thought this was true love. I thought I was going to have that happy family, that happy home. And you're so disappointed. Things didn't work out like how you had hoped. And apparently something happened that worked out way worse than you had expected. And it has to do with this Queen of Swords who fucked everything up. Excuse my French. Okay. And now you're afraid to love again. Or you were afraid to love again. And you're like, I don't know if I can do this. Maybe you ran into somebody who you fell completely in love with. And now you're blocking yourself from your bliss, from your happiness. Which is why you're not turning around to that Ace of Cups, the true unconditional love, the love that God is giving you. This is probably why, Pisces, if whether you've been through this already or you haven't, or you're going through it now. If you're going through it now, Pisces, you are having to go through this, and as shitty as it sounds, because this sounds very heartbreaking, that whatever this is, Pisces, you are going through this because God is trying to remove all of this negativity from you to bring you what he essentially had for you all along. It's like with me going through my divorce. This is like my story. This is crazy. I mean, I do have part of fortune in Pisces, but my 12th house has Venus and Mercury in it. But anyway, I went through this too. I got married. I had a son, one child. And I thought it was going to be like it. You know, the happy marriage, a happy family. And it wasn't. It did not turn out how I thought it was going to be. And I was very, very disappointed. And I was being taken advantage of. And I just took it. And I kept trying to be the perfect mom, the perfect wife. And I wasn't happy. And then I got into all these other, you know, I didn't get addicted to drinking, but I will be very vulnerable here. And I was just buying crap for the sake of buying it to fill a void. That was my nemesis. The shopaholic, right? I'm going to be completely honest. I got into that and I got myself into a huge amount of trouble. Right? The overspending. I got addicted to that, and I was trying to fill a void with material things, and that was the stupidest thing I could have ever done, but that was my so-called therapy when it wasn't. I didn't look to God. I didn't do anything else. I went to that instead. And I felt like this anyway, like that instant gratification that went away so fast. And I thought that, I was like, well, man, you know what? Is this what love really is? What the hell? I thought, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to cry all of a sudden. Holy shit. Wow, I haven't talked about this in a long time. You know, I was angry with God. I said, well, you know, I was this good Catholic. I was being a good mom and a good wife, and I was doing everything that I thought I was supposed to do, but I really wasn't. And that's what God wanted me to see, because I wasn't standing up for myself. And this was an ancestral pattern in my family, because they kept doing the same thing over and over and over. All the women, they just were taken advantage of. All of the marriages in my family, they're not harmonious. They're not happy, even though they think they are. There's been mental, emotional abuse. Further lineages, there's been physical abuse. You know, a lot of drinking in my family has been involved in this too. So yeah, it's been an ancestral pattern, and I was the one who broke that. I finally got out of that. Yet I was like this for a while. I was really greatly disappointed because it didn't turn out how I thought it would be. And I got mad at God. I was like, I thought I was supposed to do this. But God's like, no, Jess. You allowed yourself to get into this. And I saw the red flags even before I got married. The day before I got married. And my God specifically told me, sitting in front of the priest the day before I got married, and said, Jess, you got to get out of this. I didn't listen. Why? Because my parents had spent all this money. Because everybody was coming out of all over the place for my wedding. And I didn't want to disappoint. I didn't want to fail anybody, but I failed myself. Oh boy. I failed myself. Then I felt like I failed God too. But I really ultimately failed myself. Because I was in this. And then I finally stood up for myself, and I filed for divorce, and everything changed. And now I'm here teaching the same thing to you, Pisces. Don't do what I did. It doesn't matter if you're going to break a wedding vow, if you haven't gotten divorced yet, or even if you've already been divorced and you know maybe this person is still trying to affect you. No. Leave that in the past. You have to speak your truth to this individual, whoever this is for you. For the marriage portion of this, that's for some of you, not for all. Okay? And yes, they are taking advantage of you and they're holding your kid over your head. That is so wrong in all levels, on all levels. Do not allow anyone to continue to take advantage of you, especially if they are using your child as a pawn. Or if you're a parent, if you're dealing with a parent who's manipulating you because you're a child, they're taking advantage of you because you have quote unquote no rights or something. This is interesting. I know this has been a very long reading. I haven't even gotten to clarifying this side yet, but they wanted me to say my story. And this is why what I went through, I'm supposed to teach you. Because you guys, some of you will resonate with what I just said. And it's supposed to give you some empowerment to say, oh, I'm going through what Jess did. And look where she is now. See, there is hope for you, Pisces. It's a lot of work, don't get me wrong. It took a lot to get here. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't. And this is what God ultimately wants you to see. His grace, His mercy, His unconditional love is always there. We just have to see it. We just have to turn around. Because this is what's waiting for you, Pisces. That love of a lifetime. That love is there. You just have to break away from whatever this bullshit is. And you learn from that. Because then you're no longer codependent. You know how to stick up for yourself. You are completely connected to God. And God is your only source and supply. You rely solely on Him and not anybody else. And then when you are in that high vibrational state, you start calling in the unconditional love. Those harmonious marriages, those harmonious partners. The love of a lifetime. You guys got the love of a lifetime card a couple of weeks ago or last month or whatever it was. It'd be funny if it comes out again. But all this is to prepare you for the ultimate love that majority of people on this planet don't ever get to experience. So keep that in mind. You're watching this. All of you are being granted this unconditional love, no matter how challenging your situation is. It's to prepare you for the love of a lifetime. And again, it's a huge blessing from God. Because you're looking for this. You will have this, Pisces. And if you're a light counterpart, this is a twin flame card, as they say. I don't like twin flame, but this is sacred union here. Okay, it's divine union. Happy home, happy family, happy marriage. Stable, secure. It's very lively. It's full of vitality. These are wands. Joy, happiness, bliss in this card. This is an excellent card. This is what you will get, Pisces. When you deal with this Queen of Swords, when you stand up for yourself, you stand in your truth, and you follow your path, and you live more of a life connected to God with this High Priestess energy, and utilize your psychic abilities for the betterment of this planet. Because God hasn't forsaken you. He chose you for a reason. You have a higher calling, Pisces. And not everybody gets this type of calling. And when you heed that call, God gives you that gift of this with the Ace of Cups. You will have that love again. You will have that ultimate joy and fulfillment. You will have that family that you always wanted. Just like me. I just have to have faith. Continue to do my light work. And just keep moving forward on my path and teaching you guys. Oh my God, it was emotional reading for me. This is kind of weird. All right, why is the Strength card, the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands in the avoid position? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Oh, Lord. Oh my God, you show up again, Pisces. We have the Hangman. You're not stuck in this situation, Pisces. You're just not. It's an illusion. You can break free from this situation. You know deep down inside that you can. God keeps telling you, Pisces, get up and do it. Use that sword of Excalibur. Cut this person out of your life. Cut all these lower vibrational energies out of your life. Follow your heart. Trust what God is telling you. You got to remove yourself from the chaos. Like I was saying, the 6 of Swords, moving away from the 5 of Swords. When you take the time out to look at things from a different perspective, and I've already gave you exactly what that perspective is, what the epiphany is, what the aha moment is. All this is happening to bring you the love of a lifetime. The love that people, a lot of people will never, ever get to experience. And I know with my family members, they will never get to experience what God has promised for me. Because I was the golden link. I stopped those ancestral patterns. I'm living in my truth now, and I'm following my calling with the gifts that God has given me to teach to you. So let go and let God. Release control. Let God step in. Ask God for that strength that you need to deal with this individual, to deal with the situation. Okay? And move forward. And continue to be more in alignment with God's truth and yours. Okay? There's another major arcana. We have 3 major arcana on the board now, I believe. And here we go with the 2 of Cups. Wow, Pisces. This is the love of a lifetime. This is divine union. This is divine love. This is you being ready to give unconditional love and receive unconditional love. You are going through this right now so that you can receive this. This is a mutual connection, a mutual companionship. This is 2 hearts beating as one. This is both of you being in sync, being, not the band in sync, haha. Both of you being on the same page. When you find the holy grail of God's divine love, and your person finds the grail of God's divine love, you exchange those cups between the 2 of you. You get that rainbow, that peace. That rainbow is significant of the godsend because this individual is a godsend to you. That was God's promise. I was talking about God's promise. You find your cup, your person finds your cup. You come together. Conflicts are resolved. You make amends with the individual. There's peace brought back to this connection. This connection is resurrected like the death card, the judgment card. A resurrection of this connection. And then there's that bond between the two of you that's connected by God with that rainbow. God's promising you this, Pisces. So this thing that you are going through isn't for naught. So don't be disappointed. Don't be in 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups energy. Because this is a huge blessing between you and your counterpart. This is a huge blessing. This love that God is going to give you with this individual, it's going to be unlike no other. That's God's promise right here. If you're doubting this, Pisces, it's right here. The cards don't lie. I don't bullshit. This is the real deal here, okay? And some of you need to avoid being codependent on this person who's taking advantage of you. Or being codependent even on addictions, on drinking, on things that you're escaping with, okay? This is also unrequited love in this position. Okay, what you need to avoid at the bottom of the deck. Apparently you dealt with somebody who didn't give that same love back to you. And you're just saddened by that because you gave so much to them. You poured your heart out to them with your Ace of Cups. And your heart was broken by this individual. And then now either you were afraid to love or you are afraid to love now. You need to heal that heart. Open up your heart chakra. And let the divine love come back in. Because when you heal that and you understand why you went through what you went through, again, this is somebody else comes into your life and it's the true love of a lifetime. That's the godsend. This person comes into your life to heal you. But you have to stop being codependent on other people and things. And you have to release that belief that this person who destroyed your heart, that you think it's going to happen again with somebody that you met, it's not going to. Because if you're watching this, all of my guides are here. And they're telling you that this does exist. It does exist. It's just that we have to find the unconditional love within ourselves first. We have to find our joy within ourselves, not outside of ourselves, not with somebody else. We have to find it first within us, because that's when we understand the true healing power of unconditional love, which is divine love of God. And when we find that and we understand that, that's when this comes in. And that's what a lot of the world doesn't understand. Because what do? They go and say, oh my God, my soulmate. Romantic love. Everyone wants this whole freaking facade about finding a soulmate when they don't understand what a soulmate really is. And they're codependent on that person for their parents. That wasn't a mistake. They're codependent on that person for their happiness. That's not what God wants us to do. And when we are codependent on that type of love, the romanticizing of what love is, we don't find that true love. There's a codependency there. Codependency ties into the devil. Okay? This in this position, I said, is codependency. You need to be relying on God and God alone, not on somebody else for love or for your happiness. When you find the love within yourself and you find the love of God, you call this in. And both of you understand this well enough to know that you can give and receive unconditional love. And that's where the harmony comes in. That's where the Four of Wands comes in. So understand that you have to get through what you're going through and not feel like a victim, not feel guilty, and stand up for yourself and follow what your heart has always known. Oh my God. Wow. I had no idea this was going to be like a reading for me too. Even though I knew this, but just going through everything, teaching you guys, you see the power of this. What I went through is to help you guys with your situation. Oh my God. Wow. These Pisces reads for me are always something. What is the spiritual guidance for Pisces for this week, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. You see, don't focus on the fears of what is going on right now in a current relationship or an ex-marriage or whatever this is. Don't focus on the Three of Cups. Focus on the Two of Cups, right? With the Five of Cups energy. God has this for you. He does. The Two of Cups is behind you. Two of Cups is right here. Spend time meditating on the Two of Cups, which you've always wanted. It has not escaped you. God has not forsaken you. He's just trying to get you to wake up and open your eyes to the situation, the reality of it all, the truth. You know deep down inside, it's not the end, Pisces. Trust in that. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs in your inner guidance as this can yield valuable information. Yeah, downloads, inside synchronicities. Pay attention to the signs, Pisces. You keep seeing the person's name. You keep hearing the same song that you dance to, that you guys liked, or some place that you've been to together. Whatever other signs and synchronicities, God keeps telling you, showing you in your dreams, because the High Priestess talks about your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams too. This person keeps popping up, or God keeps telling you what to do, what not to do. Listen to that. Okay, pay attention. It's not a coincidence when you keep seeing the same signs over and over and over. Keep hearing the same song over and over and over. God is trying to get you to wake up. Okay? It's not a joke. It's not, Pisces. You're getting a lot of information from what's coming towards you. God is really trying to get you to see something. Okay. All right. Let's see what is coming towards you with regards to love. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian series. Please reveal to us for our highest good. What is coming to Pisces with regards to love? Okay, that was really fast. We have the Sword and Rose and not enough. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I was talking about power. Not enough. Let me do it this way. Frustrated relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Yep. Pisces, you feel like you're not enough. You're frustrated in a relationship. See, the lack of confidence, I said that. Fear, ego, you're self-sabotaging. That's also Five of Swords. You may be jealous of other people's connections. What was I talking about? You may be seeing happy couples everywhere, but do you really know what's going on behind closed doors? What's going on behind the scenes? I did say it. I know God has told me this. Not everybody has that true, divine, unconditional love, that mutual companionship that is spiritually guided that is completely blessed by God. I'm not saying that other relationships aren't blessed by God, but if you're in a counterpart connection, divine connection, you definitely are blessed by God. This connection is incredibly blessed by God. Favored by God. I think I talked about that one of your readings. Okay. You are more than enough, Pisces. A person that you're dealing with is making you feel like this. This bullshit. Cut that out. Let go of the fear. Stop self-sabotaging. You have more power than you realize. That's exactly what I was talking about. I said this connection is going to show you the truth if you haven't had the truth revealed to you already. The revelation. Okay? You are going through this for a reason, and I've already said all of why this is going on or why this happened. Okay? With somebody else that you were involved with. All right? You are protected by God. Your connection with your divine counterpart is protected by God. This is you using this sort of Excalibur to cut this person out of your life, to cut this frustration out of your life, this lower vibrational energy. No more of this, Pisces. No more of this. Find that personal power. It's already within you. The bottom of the deck is kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving, affection, falling in love. Yeah. What did I say? You're falling in love with this person. You've already fallen in love with this person. And this is talking about unconditionally loving. Your person unconditionally loves you. Like, to the T. And when all this work is done, you're going to be unconditionally loving each other, right? Giving unconditional love, receiving unconditional love. That's what I was talking about. Giving affection, receiving affection. This is how a companionship should be. Unconditional, mutual, equal give and take. Okay. All right, Pisces. We're going to see what mudra is going to assist you this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to Pisces. For Pisces, highest good. What is their energy body calling for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. It's weird. For the past couple of readings, this deck was shuffling weird. I don't know what it is. Woo! There it is. Ha, this is solar plexus, is it not? Yep. Radiant light, look at that. The Surya Mudra, okay. This is very powerful, Pisces. This is the hand gesture you're going to be doing this week. What did I say about personal power? Clarity, personal power, self-esteem. Yeah. Supports digestion and aids assimilation of life experiences, increases metabolism and detoxification. Energizing effects help to cultivate passion, clarity, and personal space. We got clarity over there. My inner light is vibrant, luminous, and alive. Take a screenshot, pause this, take a screenshot, write down the instructions. This is the mudra that you are going to be doing for this week to help assist you with these energies, okay? This will definitely give you clarity, personal power, and self-esteem, because that's what you're lacking. right now. And it's okay. All right? We've all been there. I told you I've been there. If I can do it, so can you. Wow, Pisces. You are radiant light as well. That light is already within you. And look, throat chakra, Visuddha. This is the 5th chakra. Your throat. You got to speak your truth. Okay, so for this, I do have a throat chakra healing meditation video on my channel. It's in the Healing Meditations playlist. I highly recommend doing that. It incorporates sacred geometry, which is very, very helpful. It's a 5-minute meditation. I highly recommend doing this for at least 7 days. If you feel like you can't speak your truth still, or your throat chakra is still blocked, do it for another at least 3 to 7 days, okay? Or until you feel it's completely cleared. It's different for everybody. But I highly recommend doing the sacred geometry meditation that I have on my channel for the throat chakra, okay? Also, listen to throat chakra healing frequencies. Google it. Search for it in YouTube. There's a whole bunch of videos. Listen to that for at least 8 hours during your sleep. Also, I do have a solar plexus chakra healing meditation on my channel as well. I should have that there. Do this as well, at least 7 days or until your chakra for your solar plexus is completely cleared. I also highly recommend listening to solar plexus healing frequencies in your sleep as well. You could switch off between throat and solar plexus, or you can listen to a combination of both while you're sleeping, okay? That is going to help you greatly. I know for me, listening to these throat frequencies and the sacred geometry helped me a lot. It was very, very powerful, okay? All right, Pisces. So this is your reading. If you would like a personal reading, or you like to purchase a tarot package where you save money and you get a bonus reading from the packages, I have some for healing too. Those are great. If you're interested in the healing, check the description box below for links to the packages and for personal readings, all right? But if this is where I leave you, Pisces, thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess for Capella Wellness. Starring out.